Dear students, dear teachers, dear principals, welcome to our seminar today in Impact Hub Vienna to present the project Augmented Content funded by Erasmus Plus program. Today I would like to present the objectives of the project, the target audience, what are the intellectual results that we achieved during our 2-year work. Your questions during the seminar you can ask online by scanning the QR code that you see on the screen. So our project is connected with developing digital competencies in teachers and students in the area of creating digital educational resources. Our project gave the methodology and knowledge to the teachers and students how they can do that. During the project, teachers learn how to create unique content linked to the textbooks. This content can be shortcut to internet article with additional information about the topic, recorded voice, recorded video of the teacher, animation, photos, illustration, or additional text information. During the project development, a series of video tutorials were created, video graphics and animations, how to create all these digital materials. In these video tutorials are demonstrated free versions of tools for PCs and mobile devices. In the scope of the project, students also were taught and they learned how to remotely help their schoolmates and how, if they find difficulties in their school lessons. The students learned how to create audio instructions for their schoolmates and also video content which illustrates the execution of specific tasks connected to the lesson. What were our project objectives? First, it was to develop innovative ICT-based methodology, how to create augmented content to be used both for teachers and students. The second objective was to develop digital tools to help teachers to transform paper teaching resources into digital resources based on the technology augmented reality. The third objective was to develop teachers and students' digital competencies for distance learning. And the fourth objective was to strengthen the profile of the teacher's profession and thus increase motivation for lifelong learning. During our 2-year project, the following activities took place on different places of the countries and also online. The first one was 2 international project meetings that we have. The second activity was 2 learning, teaching, training activities, especially creating digital resources was very successful. It was held in Sofia, and their teachers learned how to create in different ways digital resources using graphic softwares, animation softwares, audio softwares, etc. We had also online event which was called Tools for Creating Vector Graphics and Logo. This online event and training was connected with the competition that was organized for all the schools and the students, which created in fact the logo of our project. You can see the logo was the winner from a Bulgarian school, which is a partner school in the project, and it was developed by a student. We had also 2 online training sessions for teachers, tools and applications to create digital resources, and we had a webinar, online teacher tools for distant learning. At the end, 2 online training sessions, how to use the developed video tutorials, all 3, for creating digital content, which you'll see later demonstrated by my colleague. Which are the project partners that took very active part in our project? First, this is the project coordinator from Bulgaria, EduSoft company. Then it is secondary school Bratya Miladinovi in Sofia, Bulgaria, which is a very famous school in this country. Then we have the educational organization TOPI in Helsinki, Finland. I'm representing Epsilon Marketing, which is based in Vienna, Austria. We had also the school from Greece. They take they took very active part in the development and in the implementation of the project activities. And the last partner, but not least as a role in the project, it is the Turkish school in Manavgat. Here below you see the logos of different partners. So what are the project results that we achieved after 2 years of work on this project Augmented Content financed by Erasmus Plus program? First, web platform for augmented content was developed, and this web platform will be presented in detail by our project coordinator, Ivailo Ivanov. The platform is storing and sharing digital content. It allows the teachers and students to publish the content they create through specialized application for smartphones. The web platform is available for use via desktop and laptop as well as via smartphone and tablet. This way, teachers can include audio, video, text, graphics, animation, and interactive content in lessons from the textbook for distant learning purposes. But I would like to give the floor to our colleague and valued partner, Ivailo Ivanov, who is in Sofia now, and he will explain in detail about this web-based platform. So, Ivailo, hello. Are you online?
Hello, Eva. It's a very pleasure for me to be part in your seminar in Vienna. Before I present our web platform, Augmented Content, I would like to say a few words about the concept, which is a very important part in the project. I will start my presentation in laptop now. The acontent.eu platform is freely accessible after registration, in which the user defines their role, that of a teacher or a student. Depending on this, the corresponding functionality is also determined. Teachers can have access to digital resources that are public, create and share digital resources, create day one virtual groups, approve digital resources created by students who have joined the virtual groups, and publish information about textbooks. Students can use the platform to have access to all resources that are public, as well as those that are intended for the virtual group in which they are joined. Students can create and share digital resources after they have been approved by their teachers and be part of a virtual group to a given teacher together with other students. The platform can be used in several languages: English, Finnish, Swedish, Bulgarian, German, Turkish, Greek, Spanish, Russian, Slovak and Czech. This is how the augmented content to textbooks works as a mechanism. Teachers create digital content for a textbook lessons. This content can be a file containing video or audio, an image, a presentation, a PDF document, an animation, or digital content available on the internet. Through a form on the platform, the teacher uploads a photo from the textbook's page and attaches the relevant content to it. The students using the smartphone app takes a photo of the textbook page. Information about the augmented content to this page is loaded on its screen. They selected the content they want to view. Let's switch to the platform itself to introduce you to the main menus. I will use a teacher profile. When you log into the platform, learning resources created by students' teachers' virtual group awaiting approval will be displayed on the screen. From the students menu, a list of students who have joined the teacher virtual group can be seen. The creation of a new virtual group is also possible from this menu. Each group receives a unique code from the platform which the teachers share with the students so that they can join it. The Books menu shows textbooks that have been uploaded to the platform. There are several fields here that can be used for a quick filter. For example, one of them is language. If the textbooks the teacher is working which has not been published on the platform, the teacher can do so by selecting the Create Book option from the Book menu. A form opens in which information about the textbook must be filled and its cover uploaded. The creation and management of digital resources is done from the Manage Resource menu. Here, clicking the List option loads a list of teachers creating resources. Publishing a digital resources as an augmented content to the textbook is done by selecting the Create Resource option from the Manage Resource menu. A form opens in which you must indicate the textbooks for which the resource is, enter the page number for which is intended, describe what the resources is, and determine the type of resources. If the resources is a web page, a field for entering the URL address of the page is open. Otherwise, the resources is selected from the computer and uploaded to the platform. The platform can be searched for resources using the Search Resource options. A resource can be searched by a photo on a page or by criteria by clicking the Search by Advancing Criteria option. And this was my short presentation for a web platform. I hope that you understand all main feature of a web platform, but if you didn't make some experience with it, you didn't feel how it's good. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Ivailo, for this detailed presentation about the platform that we developed. Thank you very much. And now we'll see the second project result, the mobile application for augmented content, that we'll see with the video.
The mobile application provides easy and quick access to the digital resources that are available on the acontent.eu platform. After starting it, you can choose between two options for using it. Search for resources for access to digital resources, or log into the system to enter the platform. When selecting Search for resources, there are two search options. If Search by Photo is tapped, a digital resource can be searched by photo from a textbook page. This is done by tapping the Choose File button. Then choose between camera, if you will take the picture at the moment, or files, if you will use a previously taken picture. When the file is loaded, tap the Search Resources button. The found digital resources are displayed on the screen, from which you can select the desired one by tapping the button with the eye or the button to download the resource. The resource can then be downloaded, but only if it is uploaded as a file and not as an internet address. The second search option, Search by Advanced Criteria, allows searching by various criteria, such as textbook author, class, country, language, and textbook title. It is not necessary to specify all search criteria. It is enough to specify one to make the search. When the Login into the System option is tapped from the home screen, the Platform Access screen is loaded, where a username and password must be typed in. If there are none, tap the Sign Up link to register. After logging into the platform, digital resources can then be uploaded for use by other users. The mobile application is available for Android and iOS operating systems and can be downloaded freely from Google Play and App Store, respectively.
And now we continue with the third project result or intellectual product that we developed in the scope of our project Augmented Content. These are the video tutorials for creating digital content that we created especially for the purposes of the teachers and students. And they are very well collected in YouTube channel, which I would like to give the floor to my colleague Evgeny, who will present the video tutorials.
I'll present you our YouTube channel for video lessons for teachers and students.
We have created over 100 video tutorials that introduce various Windows PC software applications and their counterparts available on the internet on online platforms. All are free to use and some of them support multilingualism. The applications are selected so that a novice user can use them to create various digital learning materials. For easy orientation in the application video tutorials, we have divided them into separate playlists. The videos in each playlist are in different color. Here are the playlists themselves with their colors. For working with raster graphics, we have used a dark blue color. Here we have introduced the PaintNet desktop application and the PixelR online application. With their help, images taken with a digital camera, smartphone or scanned can be processed. For working with vector graphics, we have used green color. Here we have introduced the Inkscape desktop and the Vector online app. With their help, themes, drawings and illustrations can be created using ready-made libraries of drawn pictures. We have used red color for working with video. Here we have created video tutorials for the OpenShot desktop app and the Clipchamp online app. They can be used to process a video shot with a digital camera or smartphone or video downloaded from the internet. We have used the color purple to denote the audio processing video tutorials. Here we look at the Audacity desktop app and the online Audio Mass app. With their help, you can cut a part of an audio recording or remove noise in it. We have used the blue color for the video tutorials to capture what is happening on the screen. Here we review the FreeCam desktop app and the APowerRec online app. With them you can capture online actions in a video to be accompanied by a commentary from your site. We have used the color brown to indicate the video tutorials for creating animations. Here we look at the PowerPoint desktop app and the ePlane Everything online app. With them you can create short animations of movement of objects on the screen, which can then be exported to videos. The orange color indicates the knowledge quiz videos. Here we only look at online applications, the two most commonly used in education being Office 365 Forms and the similar Google application. They create quizzes that can be checked automatically. For video distribution, we have created a separate video tutorial series which is grayed out. In it, we look at how videos are published and shared on the platforms YouTube, Vimeo, Facebook, Office 365, Google Drive. Finally, we have a different playlist for the Nearpod app. It can be used to create various interactive materials such as educational games, interactive video and others. Each of the video lessons is in English with subtitles created for it in the following languages: Bulgarian, German, Finnish, Greek, Turkish, Swedish, Czech, Slovak, Spanish and Russian. Let's see the video tutorial for creating an interactive video from a playlist for Nearpod.
Creating and using interactive content is one of the biggest advantages of the Nearpod platform. An interactive video is a video in which the playback of the video stream is interrupted at certain moments and an action is required from the user. This action can be answering a question or reading some information. In the Nearpod platform, any video can be made interactive, including one that has been already published on YouTube. Adding interactivity to a video in the form of multiple choice or open answer questions is done by selecting video from the Create button. The screen loads the available video resources in the Nearpod platform library. Here you can search by the criteria that are defined in the left panel. When a video is selected, it is loaded into the program's player. In the bar below it, the places where there is interactive content are marked with blue circles. An interactive moment can be selected with the mouse without watching the video by clicking on the corresponding blue circle. Selecting Edit loads the question into the screen. Here it can be edited. The Save button returns you to the video. Each of the interactive moments can be moved by dragging on the bar. Using the Save button, this video is added as a slide in a lesson. By selecting the Front of Class button, you can see how it will play out when used by the learner. A message appears that the video contains interactivity, which must be confirmed before it can run.
I hope you're hungry and you haven't had.
Return to the work screen by clicking the X in the upper right corner while the video is playing.
Haven't had dinner yet. I'm about to serve food for thought on the internet, so you in the.
Videos on a given topic are the most searched for on YouTube. The Nearpod platform has an integration with the video sharing platform. In this way, interactivity can be added to any YouTube video. Here is how this works. Via the Create button, video is selected from the Input menu. Then the YouTube tab is selected. In the search field, enter a search for a video. Select a clip from the list of results. The content of the video can be played with the play button.
Where is the European Union? Obviously here somewhere, but much.
Using the Save button, located at the bottom right, the selected clip is loaded into the interactivity editor. Depending on the length of the video, this process may take more or less time to wait. The play button starts
Where
the
is
video.
the European Union? Obviously here somewhere, but much like the European continent itself, which has an unclear boundary, the European Union also has some fuzzy edges to it. To start, the official members of the European Union are, in decreasing order of population, Germany, France, the United Kingdom, Italy, Spain, Poland, Romania, the Kingdom of the Netherlands, Greece, Belgium, Portugal, the Czech Republic, Hungary, Sweden, Austria, Bulgaria, Denmark, Slovakia, Finland, Ireland, Croatia, Lithuania, Latvia, Slovenia, Estonia, Cyprus, Luxembourg, and Malta.
At the desired place to ask a question, the blue Add Activity button is clicked, where the current position in the video is at. From the window that appears, select the type of question by specifying open-ended question for open-ended questions and multiple choice question for multiple choice questions. The question editor is loaded, where the question is entered in the field and the possible answers in the fields below it. The correct answer is marked by placing a check mark in front of it. Then the Save button is selected. The video plays until the next place where a question can be asked is found.
The edges of the EU will probably continue to expand further out as there are other countries in various stages of trying to become a member. How the EU works is hideously complicated and a story for another time, but for this video you need know only 3 things. First, countries pay membership dues, and second, vote on the laws they all must follow, and third, citizens of member countries are automatically European Union citizens as well. This last means that if you're a citizen of any of these countries, you are free to live and work and retire in any of the others, which is nice, especially if you think your country is too big or too small or too hot or too cold. The European Union gives you options. By the way, did you notice how all 3 of these statements have asterisks attached to this unhelpful footnote? Well, get used to it.
There, the Add Activity button is pressed again, and the corresponding type of question is selected. If mathematical formulas are to be entered in the question, the Pi button below the question field is clicked, from which the required one is selected. Clicking the Save button saves the question and returns to the video. Inserting interactivity continues until the end. Sometimes the videos are very long. Nearpod has a built-in tool that can trim a part of the video. Here's how it's done. The Trim button is clicked. A new video duration bar appears and moving the end markers fixes the new video length. Then the Trim button is clicked again. So now only this part remains in the interactive video. The created interactive video is saved using the Save button.
It can be viewed with the preview button at the bottom right of the material.
Where is the European Union? Obviously here somewhere, but much like the European continent itself, which has an unclear boundary, the European Union also has some fuzzy edges to it. To start, the official members of the European Union are, in decreasing order of population, Germany, France, the United Kingdom, Italy, Spain, Poland, Romania, the Kingdom of the Netherlands, Greece, Belgium, Portugal, the Czech Republic, Hungary, Sweden, Austria, Bulgaria, Denmark, Slovakia, Finland, Ireland, Croatia, Lithuania, Latvia, Slovenia, Estonia, Cyprus, Luxembourg, and Malta.
These were the basic steps for creating an interactive video on the Nearpod platform as an educational resource. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you for your attention. If you have any questions, you can make them online through this QR code.
Thank you again for this presentation. I hope that the video was liked by everybody, and if we have questions, we'll receive them online regarding our video tutorials. So far we haven't received any questions, and probably the reason is that we have been very detailed in the explanation about the results of our project. So in fact we reached to the end of our presentation. Thank you very much for your participation. If you have more questions, you'll see the email where you can send us the questions and we'll answer them immediately. I hope that you'll also use our platform and our mobile application in your day-to-day work. Thanks a lot. Thank you.